Thursday, October the 16th, 2024, and I'm still in Norfolk today doing a more normal walk of around 8.5 miles from this church in Burnham Thorpe. It's a circular provided by Ramblers Routes, and should take around 3.5–4 hours tops. It's about 12:30 now. Very decent day again. Been lucky with the weather this week. Sunny intervals, nice chill breeze, about 16 degrees currently. A bit cooler than yesterday. So let's get cracking. The notes make reference to parking on the car park at this church, but I couldn't find one, so I'm assuming they mean this green verge. Or, as a local told me, you could park on the green about 100 yards around the corner. When we come out the church, if it's open, onward journeys up that lane there, and I'm doing the walk in reverse today to the suggested route. I'm going down towards North Creake for logistical stroke lunch purposes. As you can see, it's All Saints, COE. Maybe parking is on this green here. Maybe that's what she meant. Again, pretty decent sized church for the current size of the village. But obviously back in the day there were more residents. Wonderful countryside, and I haven't even started yet. Some work's going on the tower at the minute. And like I said, a pretty big church. Another lovely organ. Made in Yarmouth, eh? Wonderful pieces of history, these. A sole piece of stained glass. And looking back from the pulpit. Obviously making full use of their connection with Nelson being born in this village. The Nelson tea towel, mugs, amazing. Points of interest in Burnham Thorpe. And of course there's the Lord Nelson pub. And as you can see in the background, it's quite hilly around here. I think the high point today is not far short, 200 feet. And there is the man. England expects every man to do his duty. A little bit of history there about the carving, with a modern QR code. Passing the village hall. My mate Phil's place. So there's Phil's new place. The painter skinny's inside, I believe. I haven't got time to stop today, unfortunately. Far, about 10-15 minutes in. It's been quiet lanes. Apart from those jets again in the background. At this point we come off the lane, across that footbridge and into cattle territory. There's evidence of them on the floor, fresh, but I can't see any at the minute. This small river here, grey heron just taken off over there, is the River Burn, which by all accounts gives the Burnhams their name. Those jets really are powerful, considering their height and distance they are from me. Just passing Nelson's barn. As you can see, the actual rectory he was born in pulled down in 1808. I've got a good section of country lane walking to North Creake, the abbey there, former abbey. Now at Creake Abbey. Pretty self-explanatory. Google this if you want to learn more. Augustinian Abbey. There you go. Just after a couple of private signs over there, you come to this bridleway next to the Abbey wall, and we'll be following that for some distance now into North Creake. The omnipresent monk Jack has just run across the path, and it's interesting, although this is a bridleway, not churned up like they are down our way. Okay, we eventually reach another country lane where turning right brings us into North Creake, and a very courteous sign there. The omnipresent jet's still with us. You've got the Jolly Farmers here in North Creake for those that want a more substantial refreshment. But it's not looking like it's open to me this minute. So I would check those opening times. Yeah, there you go. 4 o'clock opening, except on Sunday. Village sign here. Agricultural, of course, mainly cereals and pastoral in this area. There is also a picnic table, but I'm pressing on for the church. There you go, a bit of information about the village sign. I'm coming off the GPX track here to take this path through this wood up to the church, hopefully. She blows. And those jets seem to be getting ever closer, annoyingly. Again, another very big church. The benefice of North Creake, South Creake with Waterden, Siderston with Barmer and Sculthorpe. Yeah, my friend Pat would be interested in that, the Siderstone bit. And another one that's open, thankfully. Wonderful. As I said, a big old place, local jams over there. So there you go, St Mary's. What an ancient part of the church this is. Incredible, look at that ceiling. And again, the only part of the church that's got stained glass. God, those jets are a pain. This one was probably made in Norwich. The organ, that is. And there is actually some more stained glass next to it. Amazing place. And the figures are up on the roof here in the main part of the church as well. Looking back from the pulpit area. Bit of a juxtaposition, this tranquility of the church with those jets. So just by the entrance, my lunchtime spot awaits me. About 2:15 now. 2:45, lunch has been had. And that was a bit close to this grave, to be honest, which is a fresh one. February this year. God rest their souls. That's an interesting one. I wonder if they're turtles as opposed to tortoise, because there was a pond just over there in a garden in the grounds of the old schoolhouse, as you can see here, appropriately next to the church, as was traditionally the case. Now I've got another section of country lane walking. You could extend it by about half a mile by doing this little woodland circuit if you so wished. It's on my left, a path in and a path out at either end of the wood. Looks like we're now on the Althorpe estate, or about to. My onward journey's up between these hedges, I do believe. Passing a field barn as per the map. those deer are well aware of me, albeit I'm about half a mile away. Can't tell what they are, fallow or roe, not spotted, so probably fallow. More wind farms over on my left towards North Creake. I'm 20 foot up here, looking towards the coast now. Northwards. Okay, I've made a bit of a boo-boo, and reflecting my absence from filming recently, I've only got 2 minutes battery time left, so I can't complete the filming of this walk. I'm about 3/4 of the way round it, mind you, and it continues up by that tree line there, by the Hokum estate, cuts right at the end there by the trees. You do a left, you can see the sea in the distance there, and back to the church. But as I say, unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut short the walk here, and I'm hoping to see some seals anyway. 5 o'clock departure from Blakeney. It's now coming up 4 o'clock. It's more road walking, and I can see the church there in the distance. Hopefully I'll have some battery left to finish off this walk. So, got about a minute left just to conclude that walk was very good, and had I finished it totally, I'm sure the quality would have continued. Bad judgment on my part, but there you go. So as I say, I've done about 6.5 of the 8.5 miles. Very good quality walk. Plenty of noise in it, as you can hear though. Till the next time. Ramblers Routes, Burnham Thorpe and the Creakes completed.